Good evening students and welcome back. Today we are going to perform activity number 8.11 which is on page number 111 of class 9th NCERT book. Okay. In this activity particularly what we are supposed to do in this activity we have to tie a stone. Okay. Instead of stone taking a stone I have just tied a small plastic wheel with a thread like this. Okay. And then you have to rotate that stone in horizontal circle like this. Okay. And then what you are to do, you have to release this stone or this object at different point of that horizontal circle like this. Okay. This I have drawn a horizontal circle. Then we will try to move our object in this manner. Okay. And then we will try to release our object at different points. Point number A, point number B, point number C, and point number D. Okay. There is these letters have been assigned for different positions on this circle, and we will just find out what are the observations and what are the results. Okay. So the activity is so simple. Instead of just rotating this object on overhead, I will just rotate this wheel like this. Okay. Because it may hurt something or it may just hit something in the room, so it may be a little bit dangerous. Okay, so try to perform it. So look at this. Okay, so this I have written all the information about this activity, and I will just write the conclusion over here. Okay, so let's do it first. I am just rotating this object like this in the circle, and now I will release at some point. Okay, it is approximately moving with constant speed. So now look at this. When I will release at certain point, then where it will go. Okay, now I am just releasing it. Okay, now the this object just move in this direction. Okay, when I will just rotating, I was just rotating. Then at this point, it just move in this direction. Okay, as you see. Okay. So I am just writing down the conclusion. It was when it was released at some point here. Okay. Like this. Then it went like this. Okay. In this direction. Okay. So instead of taking this position A, I may take my position A here. Okay. No problem is there. Because we may consider this point to be A as well. Okay, instead of taking, because when we are releasing our object, then it is not necessary that it will be released at this point only. It may be released on this point. Okay, now I will perform the activity again. Okay, so now this time I am just doing this again and I will release it. Okay. So let's see what happens. I am just releasing it. Okay, now it was just moving towards me when it was released at some point like this. Okay, so now the position was this one. Okay, and it was when I was just rotating like this, then it was come toward me and this was the position. Okay, then it came to me like this. Okay, this was the second point. So I may take this B point here. Okay, let's see, this is point B. Okay, now doing it again. Okay, now let's see what happens now. Okay, now I am doing it again. You will look this. Observe it quickly. Okay, I am releasing it. Okay, now it bent like this. Okay, now it was at this point. Okay, it was at something this point. Okay, when I release, then it was at some this point and it went like this. Okay. So this point I may consider to be point C. Okay, point C. Now try it again. Okay, now I am just trying once again, and where it will go now, look at this. Okay, like it bent the same direction of this. Approximately it was released here, so the result will be same. So trying it again, okay? To find some different point, trying it again. Okay, like this. I am trying to release it at different position. Okay, now you have seen that it was released at some point here and it went like this. Okay, so this was the position and this was the position now, and it went like this and hit the board. Okay, so I may consider this point to be some position D. Instead of taking this point, I may consider this point to be D. Okay, like this. So you may see that at every point approximately the angle between the radius and this is 90 degree. Okay, you may observe this easily that the angle is 90 degree at most of the point approximately. Okay, so in conclusion, at this side, if we will try to throw it again, then we will get same conclusions. Okay, so I have lost my object, I think, but I have got whatever I want to find. Okay, so these are the points at which I released my object, okay, that I took, and I got the every time object was just going at 90 degree with the radius. So this this direction, particularly on the circular path, the point at which it was released and the direction is called tangential direction. Okay, and it was every time different. Whenever it was released, then it was in tangential direction at that point, but it was different from earlier one. So the conclusion of this activity is, if we have to answer this, then we may write the object was released, the object on releasing move in tangential direction, move in tangential direction. Okay, drawn at that point, drawn at that point on circular path, point on circular path. Okay, so this is the conclusion. Conclusion is what? Whenever any object moving on circular path is just released in any direction, okay, at any point, released on at any point on the circular path, then it moves in tangential direction drawn at that point of circular path. Okay, this is the conclusion. Moreover, I would like to give you example of this this particular activity also. Okay, where this activity or this used to be used. Okay, students, now I am going to tell you where these activity or this activity is useful. Okay, this activity is particularly useful for the players. Players used to throw, okay, throw discus. Okay, we used to have an event in sports which is called discus throw. Okay, discus throw. Okay, discus throw. In discus throw, a player used to rotate, take a disc of metal, okay, which used to be approximately of 2.5 kilogram, and he used to rotate like this and then release the discus on this point, okay, like this. Okay, he used to rotate like this and he will release his discus on this point. Okay, then he get the throw discus like this. Okay. Another event where this similar activity is used is called hammer throw. Okay. Hammer throw. Okay. Hammer is basically a globe attached with the wire. Okay. And that is used to rotate like this first, and then used to release at this point. If hammer is to throw like this, then the player must have released the hammer at this point, then it will go like this. Okay. In hammer throw, similar activity used to be done. If I draw the hammer, then hammer is something like this. Okay. This will be hammer, and here a handle is attached. Okay. Here a handle is attached. This is hammer throw. Again, another event in which similar activity is done is shot put. Okay. Number third activity in which this is used, shot put. ओके, शॉर्ट पुट को हम हिंदी में गोला फेंक भी बोलते हैं. ओके, तो शॉर्ट पुट में एक हम ग्लोब लेते हैं मेटल का, वो लगभग 7 पाउंड का होता है. ओके, उसको इस तरीके से ऐसे करके और रिलीज किया जाता है लाइक दिस. एनी प्लेयर विल रिलीज लाइक दिस. ओके, तो वो पहले सर्कल में मूव करेगा, देन ही विल रिलीज at some point and the shot put will go like this. Okay, so these are the basically use of this activity, and the conclusion that we draw is the direction of any object when it is released at some point on circular path is tangential direction. Okay, or you may also notice that the velocity of any object, you may see in conclusion, the velocity of any object at any point of the circular path will be tangent at that point. So you may write down in conclusion is the direction of velocity of any object moving on circular path at any point will be in tangent direction drawn at that point. Okay, drawn at that point. Okay, so this is the conclusion. Moreover, आप ये देख सकते हो कि जब हम यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन पढ़ते हैं तो यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन में ऑब्जेक्ट की स्पीड कांस्टेंट रहती है, मगर उसकी वेलोसिटी बदलती है. तो वेलोसिटी बदलने का रीजन यही था पर्टिकुलरली कि हर एक पॉइंट पे ये जो वेलोसिटी है, वेलोसिटी की डायरेक्शन बदल जाती है. इस पॉइंट पे वेलोसिटी की डायरेक्शन ये रही, इस पॉइंट पे ये रही, इस पॉइंट पे ये रही, इस पॉइंट पे ये रही. Because velocity is a vector quantity, and whenever either its magnitude change or its direction change or both changes, then velocity will set to be changed. Okay, so direction change होने से velocity change हो जाती है, and that's why uniform circular motion is said to be an accelerated motion. Okay, तो इसको एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन क्यों कहा जाता है? क्योंकि इसके सर्कुलर पाथ पे, यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर पाथ पे जो कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट मूव कर रही है तो वेलोसिटी का मैग्नीट्यूड बदले या नहीं बदले, मगर उसकी डायरेक्शन बदलती है, और डायरेक्शन बदलने से ये माना जाएगा कि उसकी वेलोसिटी भी चेंज हुई है. और वेलोसिटी चेंज जब भी होती है देन मोशन इज सेड टू बी एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन. सो वी मे आल्सो कंक्लूड फ्रॉम हियर this activity that circular motion, uniform circular motion is an accelerated motion also. Okay, so this is the conclusion, and this is all about this activity. So keep on doing, keep on learning like this. Thank you so much.